Hi guys, Jen here with Mike's Camera. I have Anabel DeFlux here with me today. She's a great Sigma ambassador. She's doing a couple of workshops with us. So I wanted to kind of show her off a little and kind of hear her story. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Anabel.
Well, I have been a photographer officially for about 16 years now, and I say officially because the moment you start collecting money is when I start saying, okay, I'm officially doing this as a business.
Yes.
And I actually started with pets, even though I really diversified my portfolio and do photograph a lot of different subjects. So I joke that I'm the photographer without a niche, but technically I do have a niche. I photograph living subjects, whether it's people or animals.
Okay,
but
it's pretty broad.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I don't do real estate, so at least I can narrow it down there. But I actually started with animals because I grew up with a love of animals. I was born into a house with animals. I have lived every day of my life with some sort of animal in my house. So it was kind of natural to start using them as subjects. And I learned a lot of what I do from just visiting local dog parks as a kid and just photographing the animals interacting with one another and getting to know the local community. And through getting to know the local community, I got pulled into photographing dog sports, as you can see in some of the images that
up here behind
are
us.
back here. I started with dog agility, which is where dogs go over various obstacles on a timed course, and moved on to other sports. But
She wants to explore, huh?
she does. I was like, speaking of sports, it's already a sport just to keep her in one place. But that kind of opened up the pet photography world to me because I started working a lot for various clubs under the American Kennel Club. So I would travel around photographing sporting events and doing portraits of the canine athletes. And it's kind of just how I went from there. I'm a big believer in kind of marketing with your local community because you never know what doors will open with that. And very fortunately ended up continuing to do that the whole time.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Cool.